Go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Hi, my name is Greg Suska. I'm here as a citizen. I'm representing someone who died at the hands of an illegal alien. His name is Deputy Danny Oliver. He was shot and killed while an illegal alien was fleeing law enforcement in Sacramento. He had a wife and 2 young daughters, and their daughters are growing up without a father. These families are permanently separated from their loved ones, and we are calling for law enforcement to protect our families. It doesn't sound like we've taken a turn for the best regarding these SB 54 implementation in our jail system. I thought we, as law enforcement individuals, each individual takes an oath to protect the citizens they represent and are paid for by the citizens. Now, not cooperating with ICE, to me, is outrageous. Allowing undocumented criminals, sir, I'm speaking. I'd like you to pay attention, Mr. Mayor. I'm speaking. Mr. Hagman, I'd like you to listen to me when I talk, and not talk yourself. You're allowing criminals to be out on our citizens, and you don't think there's anything wrong. I want it to stop. I want ICE to have more information. I want every criminal that's undocumented deported. I want every criminal that's undocumented deported. I want every criminal undocumented to be deported. Now, if the Sheriff's Department take an oath to our SB 54, which is contrived by Kevin DeLeon and Anchor Baby, and then go ahead and use that to hurt citizens, you need to change your evil ways. You need to realize law enforcement allows you to protect citizens and do whatever you need to do that. And I'm asking individuals to do that. Is that clear? Are you talking?
This lady's flipping me off right over here. I didn't even
I'm sorry, I feel interrupted. I'd like about
Okay, let's just go. Please continue.
Okay. Basically, SB 54 is a state law. Federal litigation processes are designed by our government, federal government. Please do not ignore our federal laws and by allowing SB 54 to be implemented in any way. This is outrageous. I want documentation of what happens to these criminals when they're let loose. I want information on where they go, what they do, and how many they are. You say you don't keep that information? I want you to keep it, because I'm tired of having these people out on my streets. If need be, I'll go pick them up from the jail system and I'll deliver them to your addresses. All your addresses that think you live in a nice neighborhood, I'll bring them right to your door. Now, start cooperating with the police, cooperate with ICE, get these people out of my town.
Thank you. Our next speaker is John Willis, followed by Louis Reyes. Willis?
I'd like you to remember some names. First off, this is my friend's son, Ronald Da Silva, with our president. He was murdered by a previously deported illegal alien for no other reason other than he was standing in a driveway in the wrong neighborhood.
That's right.
Now, when the murder was on trial, his friends tried to kill the witnesses. I'd like to see you follow up and deport them also, or put them in prison.
Amen.
It's not even safe to be out here with these maniacs. I'd like you to also remember Deputy Michael David Davis Jr. His interesting thing, his father died on the job as a sheriff in a helicopter crash. 26 years to the day. His son was murdered by a previously deported illegal alien with an AR-15 that he couldn't get legally, right? But you want to take our rights to own weapons away, but these illegal aliens, apparently it's cool for them to have them. Now, also, the man that spoke before me, the deputy that was murdered by the same man that murdered this Deputy Michael Davis Jr. This guy, when he was sentenced, mocked the jury and the court, laughed, and hoped that he had murdered more law enforcement officers. Now, don't let me kid you. I would probably complain if I got a ticket on the way home. But I want that officer to go home with his family and live and be well. You know, this poor officer has 4 children that are now orphans because we don't want ICE to go get bad guys in prison. I don't understand it. We love ICE. We love the Sheriff's Department. We love all of our law enforcement. We're here to support you. And like this man mentioned, if you need my help, I'm here. I'm semi-retired. I'm a senior citizen. I can volunteer to help you guys. I could go down to your facility, your jail facilities, and if you give me some pictures, I could round them up for you and hold them till you could come and get them if you would like. I'd be more than happy to do this. God bless ICE. God bless the Sheriff's Department. Let's stop the madness. They're here illegally. They're criminals. They're murderous. If anybody cares to take a look, this guy that killed Deputy Michael Davis Jr., he's all over YouTube. He's the inbred, half-wit, illegal alien that mocked the judge, the jury, and laughed and hoped he killed more. Please look at him. It's disgusting. We don't want them here. Get them out. We have a process to come here legally. We don't need to take any Tom, Dick, and Harry who just wants to stagger across the border. If you want to come here and work and raise a family, God bless you. There's provisions to do it. You can't just show up here and join the nanny state and then complain because you want to get arrested.
Our next speaker is Eve Robinson, and then we're going to take a 10-minute recess with the next speaker before Mr.
She
Hunter.
had to leave.
Eve left.
He left.
She left.
She left, excuse me, thank you. All right, then our next speaker will be Kenneth Hunter, and then we're going to have a 10-minute recess.
Sir, you called me up.
Yeah.
Louis Reyes.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me. Got out of order. Go ahead, Mr. Reyes.
Thank you for letting me speak. I'm here to speak on behalf of Robert Rosas. He was separated from his wife and his children through murder of a border crosser. I want people to think about what's going on, folks. You need to open your eyes and quit playing politics. 25% of the prison population in California are illegal aliens. 25% of those detained and in jail are illegal aliens at the cost of $70,000 per person. That's the base. Think about what it's costing our counties and our cities by doing this. We can't continue to let this happen. I don't believe in cheeks on the seat. We need to keep our jails taking care of people that are from our country, not from some other country, that are here legally. From the moment they step on to American soil, they become convicted, they become felons.
Yep.
They need to be dealt as such.
Yep.
You can't let these felons continue to think they can come into this country and mooch off of us. That is so wrong, and destroy our family life. Compete with our children who can't compete. Different ball game. Compete with jobs, our inner cities. The black community is being devastated by these people coming into our inner cities. We need to take care of our folks, people. We need to take care of our country. Our law enforcement is very special to me, and we need to support them. And I am here to declare my support for ICE. We do love ICE, and I think we need to continue supporting our law enforcement. Our Sheriff's Department, they're very special. They're sovereign. Our sheriff, he can take the bull by the horns and do what he needs to do to take care of business. So I'm hoping that I'm getting through to some of you people. This is such an important issue in our society. And if we continue to let these people come in unabated and come across illegally, our society's going to crumble, folks.
Yeah.
We need to take care of America. America first.
That's right.
Thank you very much for letting me speak.
Thank you for your public comment. Our next speaker is going to be Mr. Kenneth Hunter, then we're going to take the break. Mr. Hunter?
My address here?
Yep, podium, sir.
We can't sit in the big comfy chairs.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Ken Hunter. I'm a U.S. citizen. I brought my documentation. This is my passport, issued by the United States of America. And I'm here today to agree with a lot of the speakers here that our country is under siege, under invasion from illegal immigrants. We all know it, we see it, we put up with it. It's gotten to the point beyond control now. It's become a huge problem, even in our county, our communities. And the most important thing as we go to break that I'd like you to consider is the actions and the behaviors of those that are speaking here today against ICE and against the sheriff and against law enforcement. See how they acted outside, and then watch their comments while they're here. They're going to be speaking also. And watch their hate for our country, hate for our laws, and just think about what they represent, because they're going to be representing themselves just fine. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Very true.
Thank you for that. With that, we're going to have a 10-minute recess. We'll be right back.